All right, you massive goon. Yeah. I'm just making a video now, so I'm going to have to go because these guys are waiting. On the morrow, shropshire lad. Go steady, pal. Ta-da now. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. And welcome back to another video. So, something I would just like to address. One thing we found a problem at the moment. You go to a campsite, in a camper van, you're kind of stuck a little bit. And when I mean stuck, you can drive off-site or you can walk. I got something better. Let's take a look at the DYU C2 Ebike. And what makes this e-bike even more better, comes with its own surfboard. Yeah, you guessed it, I was only joking, it doesn't come with its own surfboard, but what it does come with is lots of features. Let's take a look around at what it's actually got, and you guys can then make the best decision if you're in the market for an e-bike on which one's going to be best for you. So a quick look at the features it comes with then. It comes with a bike lock with keys, comes with your charger for your lithium battery, instructions, warranty card, 2 keys for your lock, and also to build it, which takes very minimal effort, is this little Allen key or multi-drive toolkit, which I think looks bang on. And even just building it up, it probably takes you about 10 minutes, if that. It's just a case of tightening a few screws up, and once you've done that, you're pretty much good to charge a battery, get out. It comes with a magnesium alloy frame, making it lightweight and more durable for you guys. Not just this, it's actually foldable as well, and I can actually get it in the back of my new car. I mean, how good's that? Something that folds up, taking up less space, and whether you've got a small hatch, saloon, SUV, it's going to fit in there. And I'll show you guys a bit further in the video what it's like when it's actually folded up. Comes with 16-inch tyres, and as you can see, the tread on the tyres, there's a lot in there, especially for the miles that some of you may do. There's a lot of tread in there, so it's going to last you quite a long time. Another great feature for this bike as well is if you're maybe a little bit on the larger side, or you're the larger gentleman or larger lady, it's got this, and it's got a rear shock absorber. When I first tested this out, I was a little bit skeptical of it. You know, your cheap bikes, you've got your cheap suspension units. This actually absorbs quite a lot of the bumps, so whether you're going on a road, you're going off a little bit off-road, the rear suspension, this really does keep those shocks and bumps to a minimum. And to be honest, with other bikes you can feel it. With this, it's hardly noticeable. It's got a big impact on the rear suspension as well, and as I said, absorbing those bumps, it just makes it 10 times the better ride. It also comes with front and rear lights, and also reflectors too. And you can also use this bike if you want to go out, do a bit of a wild camp on it, do a bit of a stint day out with it. It's got your bracket on the back here, which, you know, will give you the option then to fit some panniers onto it. If you're not sure what panniers are, I'll put them on screen now. It just gives you a bit more storage space. Here's the other good thing. It also comes with front and rear brake discs and pads. Now, the old V brakes, they were alright, they made you come to a stop, but these discs and pads are very effective. I mean, just look at it, what's not to like? It's such a tiny, cute little bike. Not really a term I use, cute, but when you look at that, it's awesome, especially when it folds up as well, which we'll show you after. It's also got a 250 watt motor, which peaks at 500 watts, so gentlemen of my physique, it's more than capable. The motor can be operated, if you're the lazy type and you just wanted to operate the motor so you didn't have to do any pedal work, it can be operated by this little lever here once again, and we'll give you a demonstration of that after. And just to add, it's a 48 volt 7.5 amp hour battery. In essence, what that means as well is you can go up to 40 kilometers on this bike. Alright, honk if you hate them. So yeah, up to 40 kilometers on this bike as well. So even if you're quite far away, you're at a campsite, you're quite far away from shops, this thing's going to get you there and back in no time. And check this next bit out. So the battery is housed within the surfboard, and you can see you've got a little on-off switch here, so you can actually kill the power to it. So it's off at the moment, but you can actually kill the power to the battery, to the motor anyway. So even if you accidentally flick that, it's not going to move anywhere. So that's a neat little design. And I didn't see one on the other e-bike I had, but yeah, the battery's just within here in your little surfboard. If you wanted to use it on just throttle, it only does 15.5 mile an hour. And to put into perspective, it can't be changed. DYU state it can't be changed because of local laws. Wouldn't it be great though if there's a way that you could change it and you could just zoom a little bit more? Time to do some research, I think. And you've got a fully adjustable seat too, so whether you're tall, short, small, medium, whatever, this seat will be able to accommodate you. So your on-off button is on the side here to activate your little trip switch, where you can control a few things like motor speed setting. So you just hold it in. Not sure if you'll be able to see it though, due to the oh, it's doing something. There we go. There you go, and you can increase your power on there. Let's take it for a ride. This is so comfortable. That shock absorber system works really well. So, as I explained earlier in the video, one thing I want to do is show you how this bike folds down. It goes literally very small. So, without further ado, let's have a look how small it goes and how we fold it down. So, the first off we're going to do is a little flick switch here. You just lift that down, or sorry, push that down, lift it up, and you can see already that the half of the bike here has just started to split. And all we do then is literally just fold. A little bit tricky at first, but once you've done it a few times, you can see down on the front here that there is like a little foot, so that just keeps the bike, once we move the pedal, you can see it just balances on the little foot just down there. So you can see just on the side here we've got a little flick switch again. You lift that up and then just release it, and then all that does then is just fold down and tucks in. And there we go, folks. That is the e-bike folded up. Just get in the picture with it is. Just stand in front of it. What? Yeah, just for reference, the guys can see how small it goes down to. So it literally goes down to nothing. And whilst we're just on the topic of it folding down, I just want to show you this. We've just managed to fit it into this, well, it's not so much a small boot, but it's just an average size boot, and it fits in there quite well.
But if you do have a big boot, it would be easier. Yeah,
it would. And you can see that the seat's going to stick out a little bit, but there you go. With the little release clasp there, it's in. So there we go, the DYU C2 foldable e-bike. Perfect for if you're going out on a overnight camp, or even just at a campsite for a week. There'll be a link in the description. Come and check it out. And if you are in the market for an e-bike, make sure you choose the one that's right for you. And I'll see you in next week's video.